it's Jess10 here, and welcome back to another speed draw. In this speed draw, you can see I am somewhere else. This somewhere else being the car. Now, I want to apologize in advance of the lighting being on and off. Sometimes we were going through tunnels and suddenly the light would flare up and the camera would have to adjust again. But, you know, I couldn't really do much about that. And the reason I was recording this in the car is that I thought it'd be a fun and different video to be recording. And I also recorded this because I didn't have any time to record. Everything was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. We were going on this trip, and the days following, leading up to that, we were very busy. I was almost never in the house. And the days that we were on the trip, we would spend the whole day out visiting things and everything. So yeah, that is the reason that I haven't recorded recently. And also the reason that I didn't publish a video for Molly's updates this Monday. That was because we spent the whole day out and there was absolutely no time to record, so I'm very sorry that these past week or so has been video-less. And so yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to draw a Bulbasaur. And so yeah, I started playing Pokemon Go. And if you don't know what Pokemon Go is, then you just haven't been on the internet or outside. Because Pokemon Go has been just really, all of a sudden, boom, it's there. I could not believe how quickly it just went from 0 to like 100. I hadn't heard of it until my brother showed it to me, and then I wasn't really interested until last Friday. Yeah. So that's my story of Pokemon Go. And so yeah, you can see him drawing Bulbasaur. I actually drew and did the line art before the video, and then I colored it in for the video. And so yeah, you can see sometimes like the lighting wasn't very good. When you'd go into tunnels, especially when you'd come out, the light would flare up, and the camera would just like go crazy with the lighting. And also some points, since I can't control the sun or the lighting or what's going in the car, sometimes there'd be like dark areas and light areas. So yeah, that wasn't very good. But I actually thought this was a really interesting thing to do. I was quite happy with how it turned out. And I hope, well, you're enjoying this video. Actually, as you can see here, the lighting went a little bit weird. And so I was actually drawing on my lap, and I had to actually position the camera properly. I put the tripod into the front pocket seat, and I attached the camera to that, and the angle's a little bit weird, but that's as good as I could get it. And I'm actually using some new art supplies that I got, which I will be sharing with you in another video, upcoming video, so I'm not going to say any more about that. And oh, you can see me, like my iPad over there. I was actually drawing my Bulbasaur, and so I was just using the picture that you would get from your character, so I put it in a nice position and I just drew him. And so yeah, you can see my little avatar on the bottom right corner, so yeah. What else? So to talk about the coloring, I first put a light layer of green on Bulbasaur's skin, and I shaded it in with a different green, which I thought it'd give the nice 3D effect. And for his kind of leaf pod thing, I put even more shading. And his eyes are red. And for the whites of his eyes, since the paper's a little bit darker, I used a white jelly roll to make it stand out a little bit. And also for the shines of his eyes, I think I should have actually left the gap and then put the jelly roll on top because it didn't show up very much. And also for his toes, I just made like little dots with the jelly roll, and they turned out okay. So overall, I was really happy with this Bulbasaur. So here you can see I'm kind of refining things. His top left ear is actually a little bit lighter because the sun was kind of coming in from the top left, which I decided was the angle that I wanted. So it was lighter on the top left and darker on the bottom right. So here you can see I'm almost done with this Bulbasaur, but the video is actually a little bit longer than this. And because I did a background, which I actually thought was pretty cute. There we go, so I did the shine of the eye there, and for the other eye, it wasn't showing up, and I was just like, why isn't that working? Which was really driving me kind of crazy. But in the end, it kind of turned out a little bit. So I went over with some white and everything, and I was just like really mad and frustrated at this point. But then after I went over it again, I gave it a little bit of time to rest. And then I went over it again. So here once again, I'm trying it out, trying to get the right color with the jelly roll. And then I went with some more of the kind of turquoisey green that I had to like even out the green. So I actually spent quite a bit of time on this. Oh wow, the lighting was really going crazy here, and you could see me just trying to get into a position that the lighting wouldn't be blocking out and ruining everything. But yeah, there wasn't really much to do about it. So I wanted him standing on some grass, on like the grass, and then I wanted to have him with blue sky just around him, kind of like another little globe. If you could see me going in with the blue, so I went with a light blue around him to give it kind of like a little glow. And then when I went over with the darker blue, I think I left a little bit of a space between the light blue and the dark blue, between Bulbasaur and the dark blue, which left a little bit kind of as if like he was glowing, which made it kind of cute. And Bulbasaur was actually my first Pokemon. You know, when you start off, so you get the starter Pokemon, and the first one that I clicked was Bulbasaur, so I was just really happy with him and how cute he is. So yeah, here I've done kind of like this sky thingy, going over, leaving a little space. As you could see with Bulbasaur, I was trying to get a gradient to not make the separation between the light and the dark too harsh. Anyway, we are reaching the end of this video very soon, and if you'd like to see me drawing more Pokemon, then please just leave a like or tell me in the comment section below. I would, if you would like to see me draw more Pokemon, I would absolutely love to do it for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!